Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
On first down, Hurts. Barkley's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing here, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Hurts throwing again. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. 35. And that's good for... First down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Now Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throwing deep towards the... He's got it deep downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been a rinse repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being...
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun, it's Mahomes. a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing... slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 1. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. The tight end going in motion right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Dotson now in motion right. On fourth down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Hurts trying again on second down. Able to get it to Barkley. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
Motioning him from the slot right. Hurts now from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We are at the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs driving. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action, Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here. Mahomes on first and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they bring him down around the 34. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. He has room past the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 17.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after.
Touchdown Chiefs.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
On first down, Hurts. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
2nd and 10 now. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 30. And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So 2nd down coming up. They bring Wilson in motion right. Hurts throwing again. He's got it at the 6. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
A final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this 3rd quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Finds his man Rice. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Still sticking with the passing game. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He finds Dotson left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Hardman with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He's on the move. He's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Bryce Huff in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action, Mahomes. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now, and the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. Again, he's got room. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Hardman with a return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Kelsey makes the catch. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 28. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Looking to throw Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw Mahomes. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Dotson now in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they face 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one falls incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pressures there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. That pass caught by Dotson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. Fires right away, but incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's complete to Juju. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Chiefs just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Look at all. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And they're going to take over possession. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has it at the 7. And he'll be touched down after a big play. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He keeps it himself. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Another score for him this game. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Hardman with a return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Hurts. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
And the birthplace of America sure is going to be rocking again tonight. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Here's Commissioner Goodell about to present another Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Huard. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.